jumping, climbing. These activities are synonymous with being a child. But for many young ones, low muscle tone and pronation of the feet prevent them from being able to enjoy an active childhood.
As a parent, I wasn't 100% sure that she was ever going to get to the point where she could walk up and down the stairs on her own.
His feet, when you look at him, especially from behind, you notice his feet would be like this and they actually fold in.
Basically, gravity is pulling these children down, and the ligaments aren't doing their job to stop it, and they tend to pronate them. And that usually goes hand in hand with low tone.
These years when they're running around and on their feet a lot, you want them to be comfortable and develop properly.
At least there's something out there that could help a child feel normal with his friends and family and not feel like he's being targeted.
The goal is really to allow these children to be as much like their peers as they possibly can.
Traditional bracing has always attempted to lock the foot into a specific position, which not only restricts movement, but inevitably causes blisters and calluses.
I developed SureStep for my own son, my oldest son, Kevin. I had put him in traditional rigid bracing, like the good orthotist that I was. At his next basketball practice, the kids were laughing at him.
You couldn't really walk in them at all. I mean, it just slowed me down.
So over the next year, I sort of went on a quest. I wanted to develop something that would allow Kevin to run and to jump and to play like all of his friends.
I would go in and he would try on a new kind of brace, walk around, you know, try and run down the hallway and just watch my foot until he finally got it right.
With SureStep, the foot has the ability to move and function the way it's supposed to, without being restricted. Alignment and stability go hand in hand to provide children the freedom to walk, run, jump, and be kids.
One day, as I was putting his braces on, Kevin said to me, he said, "Can you make it tighter, Dad?" And I made it tighter, and he kept wanting it tighter and tighter and tighter. Kevin stood up and walked, probably more confidently than I'd seen him do yet.
Once I got the SureStep brace, I was able to play basketball for my grade school. I played soccer for a long time, always wearing the SureSteps.
SureStep actually compresses the foot, and we do this by using a very, very thin plastic that's uniformly thin. The pressure is distributed evenly around the foot. We can compress all that soft tissue inward. That soft tissue becomes firm, and it is what stabilizes the foot.
Movement is what makes SureStep so unique. Children are able to propel themselves forward when walking and even stand on their tiptoes. Movement like this is simply impossible with rigid bracing. And with fun patterns, a comfy fit, and a low-profile design, children literally don't want to take them off their feet.
He is so eager to put them on. He wants to wear them all the time. When he wakes up in the morning, that's the first thing he wants to grab. Is he grabs his shoes, his socks, and his braces and says, "Let's go."
They hold my feet up so I can run.
Usually I have a hard time getting him to take them off at night once he wears them all day because he really likes them.
SureStep is definitely custom fabricated to each patient. We take the measurements that we receive and we create a model of the foot based on those measurements, and then we fabricate the SureStep over that model.
We could totally see that she was way more stable when she was walking.
They bend, they flex, they run, they jump, they can do normal activity.
The goal with all of these children is not to fix their feet, because we can't do that, but rather to get them into SureStep long enough that it has a profound effect on them long term. Or better yet, if we can get them at an early age before they develop bad patterns, that the only patterns they ever develop are the good ones.
I didn't really think she knew how to climb, but all of a sudden I turned around and she had climbed up the kind of monkey bar ladder, and she was standing at the top and said, "Mommy, you know, look at me." And I was just blown away.
It was a very simple process for him to get the SureSteps. The first appointment took minutes, which was really nice because Keegan doesn't like doctor's offices too much.
He was the hit of the whole neighborhood, of all of his friends, because he has these really cool braces and they're comfortable.
And they start showing them off to people, and they're proud of their bracing, not embarrassed by them.
We were very excited and happy to see her walking and knowing that she was stable.
Well, it's awesome. You know, my kid's happy. He's not crying. He's not complaining. He's going through everyday life like he should. He's enjoying being a 5-year-old little boy.
She runs and jumps and plays like any other child.
I've seen these children, their whole lives change. I've seen parents that send us video clips and emails thanking us for our product and for our services. And I have orthotists and physical therapists across the country that call me and tell me they're amazed. I'd say we've accomplished something big, and it's exciting to be a part of that.
If you believe your child could benefit from the SureStep system, please visit us online at SureStep.net or ask your physical therapist, pediatrician, or local orthotist. For physical therapists and orthotists, please visit our website or call 877-462-0711 for additional information.